What's up guys, Rexer here, and if you guys saw my last video, I installed some new taillights on the BRZ, which is sick. And now today, I am working on the WRX hatchback as I'm doing some spark plugs on it. And these are the drift spares that right now I'm just using for like a table with a bunch of tools and all that. But I already went ahead and took the airbox off because it's super easy. All it is a 10 mil right there and a 10 mil right there. And then this is a 8mm clamp, and it just pulls right on out. And then from there, you can easily see the hole for this bracket that's kind of like in the way. You just take that out, and then you just take the plugs out. It's actually pretty easy to do. And after you get the plugs out, obviously, you just put the extension on and just start wrenching at the spark plugs. I made a video on doing spark plugs already, so I'm not going too in depth. So doing that, this side, obviously it's super easy because it's literally right there after you take the airbox out. Good tip though, if it is difficult for you, after you loosen up using like an extension or whatever, and putting the socket on there, the spark plug socket, this adapter, this little swivel thing, you can just swivel it in there and then just turn it by hand, and it's so easy to come out. So this swivel thing I got from like Home Depot or Lowe's for like $2. So buy one of these when you do spark plugs. Just make your life so easy. Because anyone who says spark plugs are hard to do in these cars, they're not. You just have to have the right tools, and you can do it really quick. But I just pulled out the first 2 spark plugs, and they are looking pretty bad. Yeah, you can tell they have not been done in a very long time, if not forever. Like the top of it is all white and corroded looking, and all the threads are all blacked out. So it's not looking too good. But this does show that it's running good. It's just, these are really old spark plugs. Like compared to this brand new one, it's a night and day difference. So always change your spark plugs at like 60,000 miles and then probably like 110,000 miles, just to be safe. Always do it like earlier than what people recommend, because you never want to do them late, because then you might have engine problems. Alright guys, it is the next day and the spark plugs are all in. Sorry I didn't record much. I already made a WRX spark plug video, and there's plenty of videos out there on doing this on the hatchback WRX. But a brief overview of what I did was, this just has 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and then this clip which is on the back of the sensor. And then there's a case right here. This actually pops off. This is just like a little plastic piece that just comes off, which I put that back on still. And then down there, oh yeah, obviously you gotta remove the battery. Again, super easy. And then down there's like this black piece. The reason I'm taking this off is because it's connected to this hose clamp. You gotta just get that hose clamp off. Obviously with this battery out of the way, you have way more room. And once you take that hose clamp off, this whole thing comes off with the sensor unplugged. And then you can just push that black piece up and just push like up above this, and then you have plenty of room to get to the spark plugs. And the tools I recommend when doing it, well, one of these would help for sure. See how black it is? This thing was like brand new, like completely red. Like you see how bright the red is in certain spots? The whole thing was like that. But yeah, my hands were so dirty, I could not record. And my friend, he was over here, his hands were dirty as well. So I decided it'd be safer just not to film this one. But yeah, I used these pliers to get the hose clamp off. It was super easy. Sorry, I'm kind of like a mess over here. We were doing it pretty fast. 12 mil, 10 mil, 8 mil. You need a deep 10 socket to get this off for the battery. Spark plug socket, obviously, and an extension. Try getting a super duper short extension, like even shorter than this, because there's a part of it that it's really hard to get to, and this is a little bit too long. Like with the socket on there, it's literally like a hair too long. So get one that's shorter than this, and this is about, honestly, I don't even know how long it is. If I had to guess, it's like 2 inches long. If you get like 1.5 inch long one, then that'd be better, or like 1 inch long. But I still made it work, and definitely need a swivel. You definitely need a swivel when doing this because of the location. And this, I got this at like Home Depot or Lowe's for like a couple $. So yeah, super useful. And then you do want a long extension as well, just for this very back one back here. Once you get the battery out, you're gonna have it like extended this way, and then the swivel at the end of it. and then you guys ratchet it out. It's honestly not that hard to do at all, as long as you have the right tools to do it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take it for a test drive now and see how I did. Oh yeah, do not mind the squeaky clutch. I'm gonna be fixing that soon, but yeah. Starts right up, sounds pretty good. No check engine light. So we should be good to go. But I guess that'll do it for this video. Spark plugs were a success, and thanks for watching. Peace.